All righty, welcome in to some Detroit sports talk. Couple notes. Dennis Fithian, Brian Jelinek. We're ready to go on this Thursday.
So last week, segment 2 of the picks, but last week I went 2-4. Fith went 3-3, and Pete also went 2-4. So, boys, starting off in college.
So I'm the expert. What you guys are saying?
Yeah, exactly. You're 500 in the expert, but. All right, so Penn State visiting Iowa. The Hawkeyes are laying 1.5. Pete, what do you think?
You know, I'm very nervous about this game, but it's going to be very heavily defensive, low scoring. But I think Clifford is going to turn to his number one guy. He's going to look for Dotson. They're going to have a big night. And I think I might have just hated myself too much on Tuesday for saying that they were going to lose. Just I've switched it around. As you know, they're undefeated. I can't say it's going to end now.
You know what? You could be a flip-flopper, and you just can't do it all the time. So no, I've got no problem with you flipping back to Penn State. I like Penn State in this one. You know what? The two players in here, Goodson and Dotson, I think Dotson's going to be the difference. I think Penn State just needs to make Iowa drive the length of the field. Don't be giving them these short fields where they, 20 yards and they can just go in. I like Penn State outright, 20-17.
Give me the Hawkeyes. The Lions have been only rushing the ball for about 3 or 4 yards a game or per attempt. So I like Iowa's defense in that. Give me Iowa. Game number 2, Ole Miss is hosting the number 13 Razorbacks. The line is at 6, Ole Miss is laying 6 points. Peter, who do you think?
I'm taking Arkansas. Both teams got embarrassed last week. I mean, yes, it was to 1 and 2 in the nation. But, -6, give me Arkansas.
Yeah, this was the teeth got kicked in bowl, after we looked at what happened last week. But you know what? I think Ole Miss corralled the quarterback. The Hogs defense kind of hung in there, but I'm more impressed with Ole Miss's offense and then with the Hogs defense. Give me Ole Miss to cover that spread. Ole Miss and the Rebs.
I think we lost Pete, but I'm with you. I think the Hogs are going to cover. I think it's just that simple. Give me the Hogs at +6. Game number 3.
Did we lose you, Pete? No, here he is.
Or, excuse me, Rob.
Okay, Rob.
Game number 3, number 9, Michigan traveling to Nebraska. Michigan laying 2.5 on the road. Pete.
Yeah, 2.5. It's small. I'm absolutely taking Michigan on this. Nebraska's going to give them a fight, but don't get me wrong here. Michigan all the way.
Michigan. Fifth with Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan hasn't turned the ball over. They haven't had a sack. Their fourth stringer threw a pick here. They haven't played from behind. I think they might have to do some of that. And Roman Wilson's wrist injury scares me a little bit here. Also, I think the Nebraska defense and what they were able to do against Kenneth Walker in the run game, what they were able to do with Spencer Rattler was pretty good. But you know what? The Martinez, don't let him, he's going to get a couple 10, 15, 20-yard runs. Don't let him get these 80-yard runs like what I've seen him do in the past. I think Michigan's got enough speed to be able, and a good enough game plan here to be able to contain him. I like Michigan 27-22. I'll lay the 3.5.
Yeah, I think Michigan's just going to win outright, no problem. So give me the Wolverines. And finally, Michigan State traveling to Piscataway. Pete, Michigan State laying... I lost my number, 4.5.
4.5. I'm taking Rutgers to cover the spread. I don't know about the win, but they'll at least cover. And that's what my grandfather said, so I'm going to take his word for it.
Hell yeah.
Well, I like Grandpa Finelli here. The one thing I think is that I've seen the line has gone up to 6. I don't know if that's going to. What number are you putting it at?
I saw it at 4.5.
A big difference in trying to change my opinion of how it looks, but I'll check it out. Why don't you make your pick, and I'm going to see if I can get an updated spread on that. I mean, this line is moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Rutgers to cover the 4.5 as well. I think Michigan State's gonna win, but it's not gonna be pretty. And then if you guys want to jump to 2 NFL games real quick, then we'll call it a day. For tonight,
it's 5. Give me. I'm with you guys. Give me Rutgers in the points.
Rutgers will cover. Absolutely. Let's do it. 2 NFL games. First game tonight, Rams at Seahawks. Rams laying 2.5 on the road. Pete, who are you taking?
Give me the Rams. I got some money down on them right now, so I'm really hoping they cover it now.
Oh, Pete, you know what? You're like, I'm old enough to be your dad. It's like, you're my boy. I'm with you. I got some money down on this game, too. If you want to really hear the reasons, go back to Chapter 2 because I broke it down there. I like Matt Stafford and the Rams tonight.
And finally, we are going to do Lions.
You making a pick, Jelinek? Who'd you pick there?
I picked the Rams, 2.5,
Okay.
winning outright without a doubt. And finally, Lions at Vikings. Vikings laying 9.5. Pete, who you got?
I wanted to say originally, it's going to be, one of those fight-back games for the Lions, and maybe they'll get within 9.5, but there's too many injuries, and the Vikings are a better team than I think the record shows. Give me the Vikings.
Well, I'm